Today is December the 24th, 2020, nearing 1700 here in Buenos Aires. And I am taking a moment for wording what this exactly, sharing a little bit. Long ago I don't do this, long ago I don't have an instant to change as much I've been doing, we've been making. I have a new device from the robberies of United Evangelicals in my place with Prefectura Naval Argentina and Policía Federal Argentina, Servicio de Inteligencia de Estado Argentino, and Tribunales Argentina with name of Kirchner's case, which they are not Kirchner's and neither a name that they can use and not any other except who they really were and are. This loggia, this Mason sickness, criminals and terrorism, which they are and they continue to be. At the reference of robbing my whole devices and switching them with a broken one, which I will never use and I will never do nothing. And also, I wouldn't ever have the computer but a broken one stolen, but also I will sell parts of it and I will justify that I will sell them for buying drugs and any other for my consuming, whatever this is exactly. I will fraud and I will lie and I will make up, but will be my computer and I will rob it and I will never ever work it out because it will never work, because it wouldn't be a real device and will never have nothing but exactly I will rob them with my phone for what they would be doing, and also I will never have rights to having nothing and doing nothing about the person I am, and neither to be the person I am and neither to be a person, for they will never demand to be exactly them and nobody else. Right, I am right here in the place I've been leaving at this recitos of Buenos Aires. And already finishing and hoping this video to be just fine enough for this effort and okay and on. It's just a little bit, I am not really feeling comfortable, really am accurately going through, and this is exactly annoying, and I am upset now for all of the suffers and instructions with no sense as further as much what it will be exactly to make the effort now for putting the right orders and showing the reality. And so the reality being exactly the versus. We are being the versus. We exist. And the reality about the person I am, I exist, which the real legitimacy for the genuine part, right? And just showing it to him what it is exactly real, which every time is misappropriated, forged, disfigurated, switched out, mask, and the whole of the damn shits over a business of less humanity called GOV.IL that the United Evangelicals with them forces parties of Argentina and the whole associated to them were permanently making to me and on me, and like I would be a very market gondolas, cobless for whatever merchandise that they would ever take and putting and giving and sharing and whatever they wanted to, which they turned to doing to me and to everybody else. Victims apart. All right, and the reality is, whatever as ever, this day, which is going to be Thanksgiving Day, this December 24th, already finishing, so just taking a little moment. I don't know how am I being possibly to be listened. I don't know about my health, I'm feeling terrible and I'm not sure I'll be alright, and this to be a very fine moment for whatever is much I do something, even though I have no idea and I feel really ashamed for a lot of things, and I am not sure that I'll be doing the right with the best ever my efforts over this as well for what I mean to trying to do and trying to get. Right, let's try something. I'm sorry. I should ever singing a cappella while there will be some music rolling around. And so far brief long until I can be holding my strength over what it means exactly. I have one anatomy that gotta be responsive toward you to listen to me now as much as I can keep the breath. Alright, whatever. Some improvisation. How if and around. With a joven were blade. How about never lie on my way, Geteshawatsanya halade for Yemniatshu hanech for hafoam. Now it's never kala ketzam showing for my Yemloate ocean Yemloat not Shevahai Yemnialet nayon for ocean Akasemot You know I'm not flattered. You shall have shoot. Say hello on my love that's not that I all cuts and liars never yet from the I'm like Slay of death and there's no way Your Lord said Your Lord said Lord shoots now Your near telephone Sorry, my worst moments. Unclaiming sword and after this war. Schnell shoots, there's no Okay, I'm sorry my comments. Whatever the canvas over this camera. So sorry. Okay, we know the story, we know the reality, we know I am the person I am, birth with the name of Alejandro Mario Blanco, Radení in Buenos Aires. The only clear fact in the reality for what my identity, which is online, and I didn't rock nothing, neither my body, over the tale of a very anatomic fable or fabling bastards from evangelicals in Argentina, the whole organization, Victims and Innocents of Art, over the reality which this really is. Being birthed officially and not by the hand of no experiment of no militar de general argentino, neither than bodies, and neither are the reference of no alien came from no place except for the being the person I am, over the person I exist, over my efforts and my work toward they do not reach me and they do not make it worse than I already have been doing forwarding my operational work and responsibility, my duty on my real care that I've been doing. And they're so aware about the whole of the fable invention over this disgusting crip shit that they turn to making every day is forwarding the best businesses and playing the glorious ever mother sick son of a pet that, you know, sorry for my that's our French. So I didn't find them to say who they are and what they do properly. And we know, right? Sorry. Okay. A little bit from however. Just a little touch, you'd ask me a range, and you'd ask me a little bit of with me, which understood JHA'I KADOISH porque soy el ya. Always been and always will be the real person, SHO'ANEV, JHA'I KADOISH, the only almighty boy, SHO'ANEV. She set a wheel. I've been working with her at Justice Parties, with her family, with her friends, with every person that I love enormously because our real work is not real, amazing, great people. And she is one of them and always will be. And she set a wheel about my person, about she would be pleased and wanted I to making a legacy from what she'd been working about her work, and my pleasure too. And she was aware about the JHA'I himself, and apprised her about the person I am, who I am, and what about the reality with me. And so as much with the whole of my efforts and our efforts, not only my own, and the whole that we will do and we will receive back. And I were not that as much as conscious until I will be facing the things and knowing just what I have been doing and I had to do, but not exactly what this whole situation is. And I'm sharing about the will of JHA'I and who I really ever love and love enormously, and I am not gonna let go and either trap. I don't trap who I love and I don't trap them. And it's not the work in either my life and my people and what it means values and integrity. I don't need to do that, maybe. So unless for the dream and the fantasy of Sodoma, Babylonia, Argentina, evangelicals and bodies. Sorry, victims and innocents. So sorry, it's exactly what it is. Imperialism from the whole of the organizations over them ancestors in the whole of dreams to be supreme and glorious. Like any disgusting freak of a hell, bastards on amazing disgusting reality which they came from recognizing the legacies of another and the whole of the genealogies and the whole of the party, which evidences as well, and not only that, permanently, and also the victims. Apart. Right. Then just a little bit. Range 10 about an announced prophecy from thousands of years, millenarian, about the real population and the real nation, to the Jewish people, that I will come and I will be the person that will be the scribe lady for the virtue and certain aspect of such a virtue to be notably recognized. And toward that, the boys, the reason why they need and the desires that they would be, and the rest of all. Okay, any sick son of a snake makes the same, pretending to make changements and switch out. They will ever have the glory and the rights for, and life and virtue, and nobody else that needs to hear in destroying and ruining, forwarding there to be the right approach for the approval, and the approval for the thing, whatever they want to continue, like any nasty piece of shit, like they are, for the making what they think they has rights to do. Alright, I'm sorry for this. I've been suffering this my entire life. It didn't become me. what they thought they would be. Actually, I keep on being the person I am, which at high keeps the testimony, and not that. Sorry for this. All right, like anybody else's. Okay, range. Never Sorry. And once a little opera, once a little beat. I'm not sure if soprano. I'm gonna get make for my state of clinics. I am suffering and aching too much, and my body aches for the damages and the destructions I've been through, and I'm not feeling fine this day. But I'm gonna try. Okay. Sorry, let it fade. Mein life Sorry. And so we continue in another moment, respectfully and respectfully. So what the treat, what provide, what to share, what healing, something to sense about it's really want and it's really mean. And to be exactly that respectful. Thank as much trying. Not just like there will be one catalog of product or something, which is not what we do, but at last over the streets and what we've been through and we've been around, more than a proof, came like a very severe of so much as the street, so much as the soul, permanently the whole of the deliberation of tradesmen trampled, damages, profaning and making that growth and that sickness by these bastards, which comes to be just like if I would be making a catalog to selling a product or an image or some services or something, I don't know. Doesn't mean this, we're not doing this but at last. But this disgusting freak of a bastard, this freak shit, I'm sorry my terms, is exactly I'm tired and I need to find out I'm a person and that I can share with persons which cares and which I care to share with. In a best way, in a healthy way, not this goddamn disgusting splice and lust of demons. And I'm so sorry. Alright, just a little with me. We continue. We have a lot of work to do. This gotta be a really closure in the best ever way with no words, no further as much to feel this thing and feel this moment and giving a sense about what we are. I'm sorry for this and Diablos Bastardos keeps making work. I don't know where did they take from some sickness which trying to introduce me to putting me apart like all this and watching it taking from me. It's too much more. My supposed fantasy of the cycle, like the liar I am. Supposed to be your legal friend and so much more. But they didn't consider the view over my best ever aspect over the word and all that they define like delirious, like I would be an autistic, Tourette person. But they refuse on the best ever side of the whatever Freud's business. Right, sorry for this. Okay. You remember one song that everybody says it's loving and furthers much what her classics. And between the whole is one that everybody listens and part of the lyrics and part of what it is exactly one lady in a very delicate position which falls in love with someone that has already a compromised character and to giving exactly a certain aspect forwarding, awaiting and expecting for that love to become healed. And then I feel stuck in moment. It's all that we share. You got your family and they need you there. Though I try to resist being last on your list, but no other man's gonna do. Sorry. So I'm saying I'm not for you. It's not very easy living all alone. My friends try to tell me, sick of the man of my own. But this time I'll try. I'll just break down and cry. 'Cause I'd rather be home feeling blue. I'm sorry for my mom. Fallen sailing on the land for you. You used to tell me we'll run away together. Love makes to the right to be free. You said to be patient, waiting just a little longer. Love the smallest nuts and snips, only outside. Oh, babe, saving my life for you. You. I'm saving my life for you, baby. Saving my life for you. Ah, you know I'm saving my life to love you, love you. No. And the reality of this, I am destroyed, I were healed, I were in so much ways that you are going to be aware and you're going to appreciate what the reality of it is. I've been permanently put it like a very piece of something between the whole of them best lustes, lujurias, and they're exactly worse than a lust of a demon, and they're exactly them whores, and whatever stimulates, they does whatever for the price. I'm sorry for this. And the reality of this is exactly they've been destroying me, they've been killing me, they've been attacking me, they've been putting death in my body in the whole ways that someone called masking a destroyed, reduced person forwarding, taking the best binary from all benefits after done, after the goals, to taking the goals and saying, cannot do nothing. We did because of our rehearsal, and the materials given us to be what he doesn't have to write. And it's exactly that freak of a delusional character of a very lust of demons and Mason's mother out that needs exactly to make the best ever murder of the day, forwarding them prizes and them ornaments to giving the right glories in battle. And it's exactly the arch demon and victims of art. Are we understanding? Not anymore. And this is enough, and they goes to hell. And the reality is, what the worth for life to be counted and to be afforded to fight for that life to be really honored enough. Everybody, okay, this is for about a half an hour that I am talking and supposed to be yelling like a little fact presumed to be a lady, especially for they presume that it's them, like always I've been doing, not me, which my voice, my person, all I do, because of they didn't know me, because of they will possess who I am and I exist, previous to me myself. And this is not a delusional part of me, it's exactly the psychopath and sociopath sickness of a witch fever and of an evangelical, which is the same fever, victims of art, forwarding a basis that they can come true and that basis that they can realize. While they're trying to putting me out for I be destroyed and killed, forwarding them to take the front part and the previous and in front and showing that it's them and they are rights, and they will be doing nothing but themselves. The glory of the day. And it's Latin fever, like they are. I'm sorry for my terms. Okay. You wanted a little bit for I to show. Understood Kadoish. Está viendo lo que pasa. SHO'ANEV. Okay, just a little bit. When though? I'm sorry for this. You wanted I to do some special. Alright. Okay, okay. Nobody knows this. And you heard about this. Nobody ever. And then. Rachem nie otrzymajmy, lovely odświeć nasz jedną lat, bo twoja celcha heaven, help had some on my kindness, no and I look at the truth of the world. Hello, I see. Shall I? I'm not for sure. I'm sorry for the, we know all it is, the street damages and the struggle with the lust of demons, sluts of demons. So, forgive the words, it's going to be bit right there for whatever proper, with the respect of a high, your majesties and your honors and everybody, which you understand. So, in my youngers, I already am not with wanting nothing less, never wanted it, and I am not neither, unless now at this day, about to have to tolerate nothing on them, and neither that I will ever want having with. Forgive me, please, and we will make it then the way everybody wanted. My darling, believe me. You needed this. For me, there is no one but you. This love me till, oh baby, this is my prayer. Oh, answer my prayer, oh please. I'm sorry for please. I don't know what philosophical linguistics, but that seems like exquisite for some. I would imitate, plays. Okay. I'm sorry for this, and we make the please, whatever the F word shit that has been. I'm sorry, and F word, B words, Latin American. Sorry, baby. I'm sorry, everybody. I had enough. It's over. Everyone, please, thank you. And just remember, for the reference of the whole, even though we continue to work in the way we do, we continue the orders we are having, we are going to make sense about what it is exactly like and about us. And once I say about sense, it's not a structure or a method, it's not a dogma. It's exactly found out yourself and remember which is you person in the whole scheme of which a person to respect, and to find out the ways, the alignment about you are a person with the complete of the scheme as much your use of reason, your judgment, your place, your best of a guilt, your best of understanding, your whatever it comes about, you are a person with a complete as much makes you be natural. Not putting a fragmentation between one another for you to comfort. Just be the person. That is what I mean. What is exactly what we do. Senses as a person. Found out exactly where what identify to be. Everybody, in a real normal way, in a real normal you found out yourself to guiltily trading, to finally having that which is exactly what it needs you and your life. Not what these pastors have been doing to us. What it's exactly you will find. And you will. Everybody, I'm sorry for this, and Kadoish, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I'm sorry. Treasures, I'm sorry, beautiful, I'm sorry. I don't know. We do what we do, I love you. I'm sorry, I'm feeling crappy, I'm feeling destroyed. I don't know, that's what I keep now. I'm gonna try to find out where I'm found, what do I do, you know what I mean. Sorry for this, and we keep on making what it means exactly. We are. Alright. That is so much, sorry my words of the conditions and statuses, and we do what we do. Love you all so much. Let's make it.